everyone, we're here for our medicine ball workout. If you don't have a medicine ball at home, we're choosing to use a 4-pound medicine ball. You can also grab your small blue ball and do all the same exercises, exactly the same as with the medicine ball. So just know you can sub one out for the other. If you're looking for the extra weight challenge, go with the medicine ball. If you're not ready for it, grab your blue ball. So we're gonna start seated on the mat tall. Ball's gonna go right between your legs. If you need to have a slight bend to your knee, go for it. Take a breath in. On your exhale, nod the chin, start rolling the body forward, and just kind of slide the ball away from you as you're reaching. Take a breath in at the bottom, and then on your exhale, start rolling the body all the way back up, stacking up bone by bone and lifting tall through the spine. Let's do that again. Breath in at the top, exhale, nod the chin, start pouring your body down, reaching away. Holding it here, just take a deep breath into the front side and back of your ribcage. Then exhale, start rolling the body all the way back up, stacking bone by bone and lifting tall. And again, breath in here, exhale, nod the chin, start rolling the body forward, rounding it all the way front. Holding it here at the bottom, take a breath in, and exhale, start rolling the body all the way back up, stacking it bone by bone, and lifting tall. One more time, you guys. On your exhale, nod the chin, curl the body forward, rounding it front. Holding it here, just take that deep breath into your back, and then exhale, start rolling the body all the way back up, and lifting tall. From here, we're gonna keep the hands on the ball. Think your elbows out to the side, and we're just gonna do a little extension. So give a tiny press down at the ball, open up your chest, lift up, look up toward the ceiling, and then just look back forward. We're gonna do that again. Go ahead and just tiny press down, open up, think lift and extend, and then looking back forward. 2 more like this. Tiny pressure down, open up, shoulder blades down and back, and then release it back front. One more time, you guys. Go ahead and press down, open up through the chest, lift, and then just look back forward. We're gonna grab that ball in your hands. We're going to bend your knees and put your feet flat on the mat. Arms are going to start extended out in front of you with the ball. You're going to be tucking and rolling your body backward. So take a breath in from here. On your exhale, tuck from the pelvis, roll the body back, C-curve the spine down, and then start lengthening your body, lifting up tall. And again, exhale, tuck, curve, and roll the body back. And then inhale from the pelvis, lengthen up to the top of the head. Exhale, tuck, curve, and roll you back, lengthening out. And then lengthening, lifting. And again, exhale, tuck, curve, and rolling it back. And then reaching it up high. Good, now next time when you come up, go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll it back and reach your arms up toward the ceiling. So reach up, lift, and tuck, curve, and roll, lower the arms down, and then reach up and lift, and again, tuck, curve, and roll the body back, and then lengthen and lift, and again, tuck, curve, and roll it back, and then lengthen and lift. This time we're gonna hold the roll. So tuck the roll back, holding here. Now go ahead and lift the arms up, and then lower it down. Challenge the abdomen, and again, go ahead and lift up the arms, and then lower it back down. Great job, you guys. And again, lifting it up, lower it down, and then just come all the way up to sitting tall, reach your arms forward. Do that again. Exhale, tuck, curve, and roll the body back. Hold it here. Now go ahead and lift the arms up, and then lower it back down. You guys are doing great. Really tuck from the pelvis, crunch from the rib cage. Hold that C-curve in your spine. Last time. Lower the arms down, come forward, just reach your arms front. One more time, you guys. Exhale, tuck, curve, and rolling it back. Holding it here. Take a breath, lift up the arms. Exhale, lower it down. Breathe into the sides of your rib cage. You want to make sure those obliques are working to stabilize you here. This time when the arms pull down, lengthen and lift up tall. We're going to roll all the way down. So before you do, scoot a little bit to the front of your mat, just so you have room for your head to be on the mat as you roll all the way down. Arms are going to start reaching overhead with that ball, and it's probably not going to touch the floor if we're keeping your rib cage engaged. So take a breath in, float the arms straight up first. Exhale, start nodding the chin, follow the body up. Reach the ball over parallel toward the floor. Now tuck the pelvis, start rolling the body back, full roll down, and lengthen the arms up and overhead. We're going to do that again. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, nod the chin, curl the body all the way forward, reaching toward the feet. Take a breath in, start rolling the body back. Exhale, continue to control your roll and reaching it up. Take that again as you're rolling it up. If you feel like you're getting stuck about halfway up, you're just going to hold that crunch, take a breath, and then roll the body all the way back down. Don't worry if you can't roll all the way up yet. Go ahead, take that breath in, lifting up. Exhale, nod the chin, curl the body forward, reaching, and then tuck, curve, and roll the body, lengthening it down. We have 2 more times, you guys. You're doing great. Inhale to reach it up. The weight of the ball is going to help get you through that tough spot. Reach forward, and then tuck, curve, and roll the body back, reaching through those heels, get long through those legs. One more time. Inhale as you reach it up. Exhale, nod the chin, curl the body all the way front and forward, really reach, and then tuck, curve, and roll the body back down. Reach the arms overhead. Now just pull the arms down in front of you. Good. From here, we're going to take the ball and just place it right on top of your stomach for a moment. Breathe here. Take a breath in. We're going to bend both knees and put them flat on the mat. We're going to rock into your imprinted position, so a little tuck under in your pelvis. Bring one leg, then your other leg up into your tabletop. We're going to hold it there. Take a breath in. On your exhale, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up, and just place the ball on your thighs. We're going to hold the ball here and go ahead and reach one leg away at a time. So go ahead and extend one leg out, and then bend and press the other leg. Now get your legs moving at the same time, so you're kind of crossing midstream. That ball is just acting as a bumper, so kind of pull your thigh into it, get a little pressure through your hands to press into your thighs. Focus on your gaze staying right at the tops of your knees and your body curled up. Think about the rib cage pulling down to your hip, reaching out. Good, press. That's it. 4 more. And 3, and 2, And when both knees pull and curl up a little bit higher, lower your head down, lower 1 foot at a time down to the mat. We're gonna come back up to that same position, but this time we're gonna add some obliques, rotating side to side. So let's find your imprint position again. Bring one leg, then your other leg up into your tabletop. Take a breath, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up. Now I'm gonna have you started rotated to one side, ball down toward the floor, reach your opposite leg away from you, and now you're gonna switch. Inhale, rotate, exhale. Breathe, switch, rotate up. That's it. Now notice you're not going down and up during the obliques. You're staying crunched up and you're rotating side to side. So hold that flexion or that crunch in your torso and then rotate side to side. You're going to feel your shoulder blades kind of rocking one side, other side. Your hips are going to stay level and stable on the mat. Keep reaching, pressing out. You're doing great. Press away. That's it. 4 more here. Reaching 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back to center, lower your head and shoulders down first, lower one leg at a time down to the mat. You guys are doing excellent. We're gonna flip over onto your stomachs. The ball is going to be over your head, your hands are gonna be on the ball. Your legs are gonna be parallel along the mat. We're gonna go into a breaststroke prep, which means just a little bit of an extension through your spine, through the mid-back. So from here, before you do anything, pull your abs in. Think about really stabilizing through your torso. Take another breath. On your exhale, lead with the top of your head, lengthen body up, draw the shoulder blades back, little pressure of the ball, and then just lower your body right back down to the mat. Take that again, get long through the top of the head, exhale, draw the shoulder blades back, just tiny pressure down through your hands, and then lower the body back down. You guys are doing great. Draw the shoulder blades down and back, opening up, keep pulling your arms away from the mat, and then start lowering your body back down. Think about your shoulder blades drawing down and back like you're tucking them in your back pockets as you lift. And then get longer through the top of the head as you lower it back down. This time we're going to hold the extension up. So go ahead and draw the shoulder blades down and back, lift. Now just bend the elbows, roll the ball a little bit toward you, and then roll the ball a little bit away. So this is going to be big. Go ahead and bend it in, and then press it out. One more time, bending in. Press it out, and then little bend and lower back down. Nice job, you guys. We're going to do that one more time. Go ahead and breath in at the bottom, draw the shoulder blades back, lift. Now go ahead and slide the arms away from you, and then pull it back in. And again, really sliding it out. Pulling it back in. One more time, you guys. Reaching it up, sliding it back in, and then lower your body back down to the mat. We're going to go back into a shell stretch, so hips are going to go back to the heels. We're going to round through the spine and breathe. Feel free to leave the ball on the mat or kind of slide it with you. We just want to make sure it's not going to roll too far away because, of course, we'll be needing it for the next exercise. Stay in this rounded position. Really curve your spine. Breathe here. Open up through the back. See if you can get a little bit more roundness as you're taking those breaths in. And then exhale. See if you can get a little lengthening through the spine, reaching away. And on your next breath, I'm going to have you go ahead and start rolling the body all the way back up till you're seated. We're going to be laying down in your back again. So we're going to turn around, lay down, and of course bring that ball with you. From here, we are going to go ahead and find that imprint position again, little tuck in the pelvis. Go ahead and bring one leg, then your other leg up into your tabletop. Holding it here, take a breath. We're going to nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up. Ball's going to come right in front of your thighs here. Hold the flexion in your spine, hold that crunch. Reach your arms and legs away from each other. So go ahead and reach your arms and legs out on your exhale. Inhale, pull it back in. Now as you're reaching your arms and legs out, the lower they go to the ground, the harder this will be. The higher up they go toward the ceiling, the less tension you'll have. So you can kind of pick and choose how low and how far behind you you're reaching. If you're using that weighted ball, remember, you're holding on to weight, so that'll make it more challenging. If you feel like you're not ready to hold on to that ball, you can always just put it down and do it without the ball for this one. We've got 3 more. I haven't forgotten about you. Exhale, you reach it up, pulling it in. Keep crunching. And again, exhale, we're reaching, pulling it in. Just one more time, you guys. Exhale, reaching out, pull and crunch up a little bit higher. Lower your head and shoulders down. Lower one leg at a time down to the mat. Excellent job. We're going to be coming into a quadruped position. So we're going to be kneeling on all fours. I want to put that ball underneath your right hand. If you pick the opposite hand, don't worry about it. We're going to do both. So from here, you're going to have one bend in your elbow on the hand that's on the ball. The other arm will be straight. You want to try and get your shoulders as level as possible. We're going to start with your hand and foot that are not on the ball. So opposing arm and leg are going to reach away from each other. So go ahead and reach the arm and leg out. And then we're going to pull it back down. And now the opposite arm and leg are going to reach, but you're going to slide the ball away and then pulling it back in. Now do that again. Go ahead, lift the arm and leg. And then lower it down, then slide the arm and leg away, reaching. And pulling in. Do that again. Reaching it up, and then pulling it in, and then reach the arm and leg away. Good, you guys. Now notice as you're reaching the arm and leg that are not on the ball, they're lifting up to get in line with your spine. As you're sliding the arm and leg away, they're staying grounded. So you're tapping that toe back and you're sliding the arm and the ball away. This is going to challenge how your abs have to stabilize your body to try and prevent rotation, because we have 2 different motions happening on opposite sides. When you come back down, stay here next time, and we're going to switch the ball to the other side. From here, stabilize in the spine, hold the abs strong. Go ahead and start with the arm and leg that are not on the ball. Inhale as you lower it down, then exhale as you slide that arm and leg away, tap it out, and inhale back in. And again, exhale as you alternate, reaching away, pulling it in, and again, pressing it out. Now, no matter what ball you're using, it's going to be harder to stabilize because your hand is on a movable surface. So as you're reaching those arms and legs out and your hand is on the ball, pull in the abs, stabilize your shoulders, and then really reach those arms and legs away from each other. Think length of your spine, it'll help you stabilize. Last time here, go ahead and reaching it out and pulling it in. Nice job, you guys. From here, I'm gonna have you grab the ball in your hands. We're gonna be seated on the mat, ball in your hands, knees bent, feet flat. Once you're seated, you wanna have a little bit of room behind you on the mat. You're not gonna be laying down, but we are gonna be rolling behind you. So from here, we're rolling your body back and we're gonna be tapping the ball side to side as you roll. So we're gonna get that tap started before you start to roll. So we're gonna tap to one side, then the other side. Now as you're tapping, keep this going and start tucking in and rolling back for 4, 3, 2, then back up for 4, 3, 2, then back down. So deeper, deeper as much as you can, back up, then lift, 2, 3, and tall. Again, tuck and roll. You're doing great, you guys. That's it. Keep that rotation going. Let your gaze follow the ball. And again, tuck and roll. That's it. You got it. And lift. Now, Kate's got a great range of motion because she's got those strong abs from doing Pilates every day of her life. So if you feel like you can't roll back quite so far, that's okay. If you're rolling back so far that you are actually laying down on the mat, you are going too far and you've lost the crunch in your pelvis and your rib cage. 2 more, you guys. Tuck and roll. That's it. Tap and lift and back up. Good, you're doing great. One more time, tuck and roll. Down and reach, that's it. Then back up, lift and up. Nice job. Good, from here, the ball is gonna go under your foot, but you're gonna stay seated up. So pick one foot, doesn't matter which one, we're gonna do both. Reach your arms out in front of your body, shoulders down, palms facing toward the floor. As you roll your body back, we're gonna slide that leg away from you. So roll back, reach left, then bend the knee and come all the way back to vertical. Good, go ahead and tuck under, rolling it back and pulling it in. Don't be afraid to put pressure down through your foot into the ball. That'll help it so it doesn't slide away from you. One more time like this, go ahead and roll it back and pulling it back up. This time we're gonna roll back and stay back there. So roll back and stay back. Take your opposite hand behind your head. As you bend your knee, you're gonna rotate toward that leg as you pull up this time. So go ahead and rotate up and across, and then reaching it out. Nice, you guys. And again, up and across, reaching it out. And again, exhale, up and across, reaching it out. 3 more like this. Pull up and across, reaching it out. 2 more times, up and across, reaching it out. 1 more time, up and across, reaching it back. Reach that arm out in front of you, and just come all the way back to where you started. Let's switch that ball under the other foot. We're gonna start just rolling back, reaching the leg straight away, no rotation. So go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll it back, reach the leg away, then bend the knee, pull it back in. And again, go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll, and then lifting it back up. You guys are doing great. Exhale, tuck, curve, and roll. Lifting it up here one more time like this, really hollow out, scoop, lifting it back up. Next, I'm gonna stay back there. So go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll it back. Take the opposite hand behind the head. Let's go toward that bent leg this time. Go ahead and rotate up and over, and then open the chest, reach that leg away. And again, exhale, up and over, and reaching it out. Nice job, you guys. Really up and across. Rotating back, 3 more, and again, up and over. Reaching that ball away, 2 more times, and again, up and across. Reaching it out, 1 more time, you guys, up and across. Reaching out, stay back there, reach your arm forward, come all the way back and bend that knee. Excellent job, you guys. From here, to be kneeling in that quadruped position again. So knees under the hips and shoulders over the hands. We're gonna put that ball underneath your hand again. So choose one hand to start with. Tuck the toes under this time. So if your mat's a little stretchy, you might want your toes off the mat. If it's not, you can keep them on. So either one's absolutely fine. Just make sure you feel okay with this. So we're gonna be hovering your knees off the mat. The most important part here is to stabilize through the shoulder girdle. So think about stabilizing with one elbow bent and one arm straight. That's the challenge. Take a breath. On your exhale, hover those knees barely off the mat and hold. 2, 3, and then lower it back down. So one long exhale, you guys. Exhale, go ahead and lift up and just hold. 2, 3, and then lower it down. Good, you guys. And again, exhale, go ahead and lift up and hold. 2, 3, lower it down, hold it here. Now, your opposite leg from your hand that's on the ball is going to be lifting up in a backward tabletop once you're up 3 times. Stick with me. So take a breath. Go ahead and hover those knees up. Breathe here. Opposite leg is going to lift behind you. Lower it down to tap. Do the same leg again. Lifting it up, lower it down. One more time. Lifting it up, lower it down. Now lower those knees. We have one more set on this arm. Here we go. Same thing. Hover those knees up. Take a breath. Now go ahead and lift that leg behind you. Lower it down. Same leg. Do it again. Lifting it up. Lower it down. One more time. Lifting it up. Lower it down. Drop those knees. Nice job. Switch that ball under the other hand. If you need a second to circle out the wrist, feel free to do so. We're going to start with the hovering of the knees. No fancy stuff to start. So on your exhale, go ahead and hover those knees up. Hold for a 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Lower it down. And again, long line through your spine. Lift up and hold. 2, 3, and then lowering it down. One more like this, you guys. Exhale, lift up. Long line from your tailbone to your head. 2, 3, and lowering it down. Let's get ready. Opposite leg will lift. So go ahead and hover those knees off the mat. Take a breath in, lift. Now go ahead and lift that leg up behind you. Lower it down, tap. Do the same leg again. Lifting it up, lower it down, tap. One more time. Lifting it up, lower it down, tap, and lower the knees down to the mat. Let's do that again. Go ahead and take a breath. On your exhale, hover those knees up. Keep it lifted. Take a breath. Now exhale, lift behind you, reaching up, lowering it down. Doing it again. Exhale, lifting up, lowering it down. One more time, you guys. Exhale, lifting up, lower it down. Now lower those knees down. Take a shell stretch back this time. Circle out those wrists. Breathe here. Curve through your spine. Let those wrists kind of be mobile. Give a little stretch. Breathe here. Let your spine go side to side or forward and back. Nice job, you guys. When you roll up on your next breath, we're going to find that ball again. We're going to be laying down on your back on the mat with the ball in your hands. Once you're down, we are going to be reaching the arms straight above your chest toward the ceiling. So just reach your arms straight up and we're just going to hold it there. Now remember, if you're holding the weighted ball, don't let it go. Your face is underneath it. So from here, we're going to find that imprint position, little tuck under in your pelvis. Let's bring one leg, then your other leg up into your tabletop. We're going to be holding your legs here. Now we're going to be tapping both toes down toward the mat. So go ahead and lower both toes down toward the mat. Then inhale as you lift it up. Go ahead and do that again. Exhale as you lower it down. And inhale, lifting. They do not have to touch. The most important part is making sure your abs feel stable and you're holding that tiny bit of an imprint position. So hold those abs, tuck the pelvis. Now as your legs tap down, this time you're going to reach your arms overhead. So reach away from each other and pulling it in. Good, you guys. And again, exhale, reaching overhead. Only reach as far as you feel like you can. Good, and again, exhale, reaching it out. Pulling it in. We're going for 2 more, you guys. And again, exhale, reaching it out. Pulling it back in. You're doing excellent. One more time. Go ahead and reaching it out. When you pull it back up to center, we're just going to freeze here for a moment. We're going to keep holding that ball over your chest. We're going to tap one foot down toward the mat at a time. So go ahead and lower one foot down. Then lifting it back up. Then alternate the other leg. Lower and lift. Now continue with this motion. You may feel like this feels like a little bit of a break from what we just did. But of course, we're going to be adding a crunch to one side as we do this. But what I'm going to have you do, next time, pull that leg up. Now you're even, so stay here. Pick one leg to tap down over and over. Go ahead and tap the one foot down, lifting it up. Now the same leg again. Go ahead and tap it down. One more time here. Go ahead and tap it down, lifting it up. Now stay here. We're going to add your body crunching to the opposite side. So crunch your body up first to one side, lower the toe down, and then lift back up everything together. And again, exhale, opposite side crunching. Nice job, you guys. Good. And again, exhale as you crunch it up, lowering it down. One more time. And again, exhale as you crunch. Lower and lift. Good. Stay with your head down. Just tap the other foot down 3 times. Then lifting. Good, you guys. And again, exhale, tap. Lifting up. One more like this. Exhale, tap. Next time, add the rotation. Go the opposing side. Exhale, crunch and rotate. Lower it down. Good, you guys. 3 more now. Exhale, crunch and rotate. Lowering it down. 2 more times. Exhale, crunch and rotate. 1 more time. And again, exhale, crunch and rotate. Come back to center. Head down. Lower 1 foot down at a time to the mat. Nice job, you guys. From here, we are going to put that ball underneath one of your feet. So we're going to come on up from where you are, slide that ball under the foot. Good, and then we're going to lay all the way back down. If you were fancy enough to get that ball under your foot while laying down, go for it at home. Hands are going to stay by your side. We're going to bridge your hips straight up and straight down. Focus on your feet being as even as possible. Again, don't be afraid to put weight to that ball, even if you're on the squishy blue ball. So take a breath in from here. On your exhale, lift your hips straight up, hip bridge. Hold it at the top, take a breath in, and then exhale, lower the hips straight back down. We're not rolling through the spine, we're bridging straight up. Squeeze those glutes. Here we go. Exhale, lift up, press down. Good, you guys. Take a breath in, exhale, lower the hips straight back down. One more like this. On your exhale, go ahead and squeeze glutes. Lift the hips up, press down through those feet, anchor. Good, take a breath in, and then exhale, lower it down. This time when your hips are at the top, we're going to hold it there and slide that leg out and in 3 times. So take a breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and lift the hips straight up. Hold it for a breath in. Now on your exhale, slide the leg away. Inhale, pull it back in. And again, exhale as you slide the leg away. Pulling it back in 1 more time. And again, sliding it away. Press down, pull in, hold it, take a breath, and then lower those hips back down. 1 more, same thing, you guys. So breath in here. On your exhale, go ahead and lift those hips up. Hold it up. Take a breath. On your exhale, go ahead and reach the leg away. And then pulling it in. And again, exhale, extend the leg out. Inhale, pull it in. And again, exhale, reaching it out. Pulling it in, hold it here. Now lower those hips back down. We're going to switch that ball underneath your opposite foot. We're going to start by just lifting and lowering the hips. No fancy slides to start. So take a breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and squeeze the glutes. Lift the hips up. And then take a breath. On your exhale, lower back down. And again, exhale, go ahead and lift up the hips. Press down through your feet evenly. And then lowering it back down. Good. 1 more like this, you guys. Exhale, go ahead and lift the hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Hold tight, deep breath in. And then exhale, lower it back down. This time we're gonna add the 3 leg slides. So take a breath in here. On your exhale, go ahead and squeeze the glutes, lift it out. Now go ahead and slide the leg away and pulling it back in. Great job, you guys. And again, extend it out. Pulling it in one more time. And again, extend it out. Pulling it in, hold it, take a breath, and then lower your hips back down. One more set, same thing. So take a breath, exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up. Hold it here, take a breath in. Now go ahead and slide that leg away from you. And then pulling it back in. Do it again. Go ahead and sliding it out. Pulling it back in. One more time, you guys. Sliding it out. Pulling it back in, hold it here, and then just lower the hips right back down. From here, we are going to go ahead and grab that ball in your hand. So come on up, have a seat. What we're going to do is we're going to take that ball and stick it underneath both knees. So give a little roll back off your sit bones. Make sure there's mat behind you. Sorry, I said those things a little out of order. Now from here, we're going to give a little roll back off your sit bones. Bring both legs up in that tabletop and keep squeezing onto your shins. Make sure that ball is going to hold in. Use your arms a little bit to help. C-curve in your spine. We're going to tuck, curve, and roll the body backwards. So tuck the pelvis, roll back, and then rock the pelvis forward and come back front. Good. Find your balance at the top. Tuck, curve, and roll. And then tuck in the pelvis forward. Find that crunch. Good, you guys. Shoulders down. Nice C-curve in your spine. Watch that your thighs are not pulling in toward your chest on the roll down. You're keeping space between your chest and your thighs. Keep hugging that ball. That's going to help your hamstrings and calves stay engaged here. Reaching it back front. You're doing great. Don't be afraid to use your arms a little bit to help that tuck in the ball. Good, and then rocking it back front. We have 3 more, you guys. You're doing great. Tuck, curve, and rolling it back. And then rocking it back forward. Find that hover. Good, and again, tuck, curve, and roll. And then bring it back front. Good, one more time, you guys. And again, tuck, curve, and roll. And then lifting it all the way back up. You can go ahead and lower those feet down. We're going to grab the ball from behind your legs. We're going to lay in your stomachs. The hand's going to come underneath your right hand. And you are welcome. We're going to bring your feet shoulder distance apart and laterally rotated or turned out for your feet on this one because we're going to be coming into a full extension for your swan. We're going to be extending both elbows, lifting up, but as you extend the arm of the ball, it's going to slide away from you a little bit. So take a breath. On your exhale, draw the shoulder blades down and back, start pressing up and just reach an arm straight up, and then bend the elbow just lower straight back down. And do it like that again. So exhale, go ahead and reach the arms up, extend, and then bend the elbow, lower it back down. One more time like this, you guys. Go ahead and reaching it up, and then bend to lower it back down. Now from here, we're going to reach an arm straight out that's on the ball and turn your cheek facing toward the side that's away from the ball. This time as you pull up, you're going to rotate slightly away. So go ahead and draw the elbow back, extend up and lift it, and then reach the arm back forward and reach the chin away. Good, and again, draw it back, look over your opposite shoulder, and then reaching it back. Good, you guys, small rotation, lifting it up, and then reaching it back front. One more time, you guys, and again, lifting it up, pulling those abs, support the back, and reaching it out. Good, switch that ball over to the other hand. Start with both elbows bent. From here, to lift straight up and reach your arm straight out to start. So take a breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and reach your arm out, so extend the spine and reach. And then inhale, bend the elbow to come back down. And again, exhale, extend the elbow out, lift up, pull the abs. And then bend to lower back down. One more time, you guys. And again, exhale as you reach it out. And inhale, lowering it down. And extend the elbow on the ball. Turn your cheek away from the ball. Turn the opposite way. Now add the rotation as you lift. So on your exhale, draw it down and down, back, and lift. And then reaching it front. Good. And again, exhale, down, back, and lift. And then reaching it open. Good, you guys. And again, exhale, drawing it back, lifting it up, and then reaching it back forward. Good. You can leave the ball down there. We're going to come back in your shell stretch or keep it close by so it doesn't roll too far away again because you don't have me at home to go wrangle it for you. Keep breathing into your back. Find that C-curve. Let those wrists get a little bit of a break. And then we're just going to start rolling the body all the way back up, lengthening through your spine. We're going to grab that ball. We're going to be laying on your side. Your hand that's going to be on the mat in front of you is actually going to rest on the ball, and your other hand will be underneath your head. It can either be straight out or bent underneath your head for support. Either one is absolutely fine. Now, normally you would have the hand on the mat in front of you, which wouldn't move. Now you're on an unstable surface, so it's going to give your shoulder a little bit more work because it's going to be jiggling around, and you're going to have to work a little bit harder to stabilize through your torso. So from here, we're going to start with both legs lifting up at the same time. So take a breath. On your exhale, go ahead and lift both legs straight up. And then inhale, lower it down. Keep it small. We don't want your whole side collapsing the mat as you lift. And lower it back. Nice, you guys. And again, exhale, get long through your toes, reach away and up. Inhale as you lower down. And again, exhale, press away to lift up. Inhale as you lower. And again, exhale, reach away to lift up. Inhale, lowering it back. This time we're going to lift both legs up and hold them at the top. So with both legs up, hold them there. Now your bottom leg is going to tap down to the mat and then lift it back up. Just your bottom leg. Go ahead and tap it down and lift it up. Think about your inner thighs are working to do this. Pulling it up. Good, you guys. 3 more. Tapping it down. Lifting it up. 2 more like this. Tapping it down. Lifting it up. 1 more time. Lower it down. Lifting up. This time lower both legs together. Lower it down. Nice job. We're going to switch sides. So either switch your head to the other end of the mat or just roll over if you're listening to this video. From here, body in one long line. Hand underneath your head. Front arm on top of the ball. We're gonna start with both legs lifting together. So take a breath. On your exhale, get long through your legs and lift up. And then inhale, lowering it back down. Good, you guys. And again, reach away and lift. Get long. Reach away from your hip joint. And again, exhale, reach away and lift. Inhale, lowering down. 3 more. And again, exhale, lifting it up. Inhale, lowering it down. 2 more, you guys. Exhale as you lift it up. Reach away and up. Lowering it down. This time we're going to hold at the top. So lift up and hold it here. Now just your bottom leg. Tap it down to the mat. Then lifting it up. Do that again. Tap down to the mat. Lifting it up. Think about your inner thighs sealing together and then separating. Lifting. 3 more. Lowering it down. Lifting it up. 2 more like this. Lower it down. Lifting it up. 1 more time. Lower it down. Lift it up. This time both legs are going to lower it down to the mat. Nice job, you guys. From here, we're laying right on your back on the mat. Bring your ball with you. We're going to go into your leg scissors. The ball is just going to be reaching toward your thighs so your legs have something to tap into, like we saw earlier with the bent leg version of single leg stretch. So from here, we're going to find your imprint position, little tuck in the pelvis, bring one leg, then your other leg up into your tabletop. Extend your legs as straight as you can toward the ceiling. Take a breath, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up, push the ball into your thighs. Now scissor one leg down. Go ahead and reach and give a little pulse into the ball, then switch. We're going to give a little double pulse. Press, reach, inhale, exhale. So make sure that ball is pressing into your thigh, but grabs you on the kneecap. It's just not going to feel very good. Good, and really reach, focus on your body, staying crunched up through the center. Hold as much of that flexion through your spine as you can. Really extend through the leg, reach away, and press. Reach, you're doing great. That's it, 4 more here. Reach, 3 more here. That's it, 2 more times. Reach, 1 more time. Both legs up, bend the knees, curl. Good, lower your head and shoulders down, lower 1 foot at a time down to the mat. We're getting toward the end of this workout. You guys are doing great. We're gonna hold the ball in at your chest. From here, we'll be rolling the body all the way up and pressing the ball up toward the ceiling. But before we get started, we're gonna reach the arms overhead. Good. From here, you're gonna start curling the body up, bend the elbows as you start to crunch. Now reach your arms up to the ceiling as you lift all the way up. Now bend the elbows back into your chest and then reach your arms overhead as you reach away. Good, you guys, do that again. Bend the elbows, start curling up. Now exhale, extend, reach, press the ball up. Then start bending the elbows in as you roll down and then extend the arms overhead. Nice job. And again, bend the elbows, start rolling up, press and lift. The weight of the ball is going to help you get through that tough spot. This is a builder on teasers. So if you're having trouble in your teasers, this exercise will help you get to the next level of these. Good, rolling down and extend it overhead. You're doing great. Bend the elbows, start to curl. Extend the spine, lift, and then tuck, curve, and roll the body down. Reach your arms up and overhead. 3 more, you guys. Go ahead and bend the elbows, start rolling up, lift, and then bend the elbows, roll down, and extend the arms up and overhead. 2 more like this, you guys. Bend the elbows in, start rolling up, lengthen, lift. Good, now tuck under, start rolling it back, reach those arms up and overhead. 1 more time, go ahead and bend those elbows in, curl the spine, reach and extend, and then bend the elbows, lower all the way down, reach your arms overhead, just bend the elbows back and toward you. From here, we're becoming all the way up to a seated position. So come on up, we're gonna sit on the mat with your legs in a mermaid position. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can also just sit with your legs crossed. And whichever side your feet are off to, the ball is going to be in the opposing side. Hands going to be palm up out to the side on your thighs. We're going to lift the arm up, take a breath in. Exhale, go ahead, let your arm roll up the ball as you side bend to the side. Take a breath in, lift up tall, and then lower the arm down. Let's do that again. Go ahead and inhale, lift up the arm. Exhale, reach up and over, press. Inhale as you lengthen back tall, and exhale, lower the arm. Good, and again, inhale as you lift up. Exhale, side bend, drop the bottom shoulder, reach out. Good, stack up tall for the spine, and lower the arm. Good, 1 more time, you guys. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, reach up and over, stretch out. Inhale as you lengthen up through the spine, and lower the arm down. Let's switch your legs to the other side. Switch the ball. If your legs are crossed in front of you, just leave them right where they are. From here, hand on the ball, other arm out to the side, palm up to start. Take a breath in, lift up the arm. Exhale, side bend up and over, reaching, getting long. Inhale, lengthen up, and then lower the arm down. Let's do that again. Go ahead and lengthen the arm. Exhale, reach up and over, side bend. Inhale as you lengthen tall, and then lower the arm down. Good, you guys. And again, go ahead and lift up the arm. Exhale, reach up and side bend. Inhale, lengthen tall, and then lower the arm down. But you know what mermaids mean? They mean that you have 1 more because I can't count. Good, lengthen all the way up. Thank goodness Kate is here. But after that, remember that we are here to help you move your butt more.